I'll contact you. Have information, Charlie. Tan Sun Nhat International Airport, information, Charlie. 1230 Zulu. Wind 250 at 7. Visibility 6. Sky conditions, view at 2,000 feet. Temperature 27. Dew point 24. QNH 1009er. Density altitude 1600 feet. Arriving and departing runways 25 left, 25 right. Transition level 190. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Tan Sun Nhat International Airport, information, Charlie. 1230 Zulu. Wind 250 at 7. Visibility 6. Sky conditions, view at 2,000 feet. Temperature 27. Dew point 24. QNH 1009er. Density altitude 1600 feet. Arriving and departing runways 25 left, 25 right. Transition level 190. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Tan Sun Nhat International Airport, information, Charlie. 1230 Zulu. Wind 250 at 7. Visibility 6. Sky conditions, view at 2,000 feet. Temperature 27. Dew point 24. QNH 1009er. Density altitude 1600 feet. Arriving and departing runways 25 left, 25 right. Transition level 190. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instruction.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your flight attendant speaking. At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the open.
Bamboo 601 radio check.
In front of you. If you have any trouble or need any assistance, please don't hesitate to let us know.
Bamboo 601, 10 on that clearance, loud and clear.
If the overhead
Bamboo
unit is
601,
closed,
information,
please
Charlie.
close it
Request
and
IFR clearance to Suvarnabhumi.
Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats.
Clearance on request.
If you're in an
Stand by.
exit row, please leave exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be seated. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask
Bamboo
that
601, information, Charlie is current. Clear to Suvarnabhumi via the safe 2 kilo departure, then as filed. Departure runway 25 left, initial climb to 4,000, departure on 126, decimal 35, squawk 1514.
Clear to Suvarnabhumi via the safe 2 kilo departure and as flight departure runway 25 left, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 126.35, squawk 1514. Bamboo 601.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
If you have not already, please fasten
Clear to Dunman after departure, flying radar vector Subin. Dennis filed, departure runway 25 left, initial climb 4,000, departure on 26.35, squawk 2645, Taija 3313.
Bamboo 601, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6 when ready.
121.6, Bamboo 601. Good day, bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Bamboo Airways Flight 601, departing from Ho Chi Minh City and heading to Bangkok. My name is Astrid Hansen, and I'm your lead flight attendant today, along with my wonderful colleagues, Lars, Ingrid, and Morten. We're thrilled to have you with us. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes.
Vietnam Airlines 33, push and start approved. Face north.
The seats in front of you. If you
All
need any
aircraft
assistance,
information Quebec is now
don't
current.
hesitate to reach out to us.
QNH
Thank you for
1009er.
choosing Bamboo Airways, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Ground Cafe 1518 ready to taxi.
All aircraft information Quebec is now current. QNH 1010.
Temps on that ground. Transworld 178 Heavy at gate 76, requesting pushback and engine start. Push and start approved facing west, Transworld 178 Heavy.
Hanson at ground, scooter 305, request push and start. Facing east, scooter 305. Hanson ground, good evening. Vietnam 648 with information India. We're in Airbus 321. We request IFR clearance to Manila as filed. Clearance on request, stand by.
Attention all aircraft information delta is now current. QNH 1009er.
Vietnam Airlines 220 request pushback.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Vietnam Airlines 220, push and start approved.
Vietnam Airlines 220. Vietnam Airlines 220 ready to taxi.
Vietnam Airlines 220, taxi to runway 25 left via Victor Sierra.
25 left via Victor, Sierra Vietnam Airlines 220. Vietnam Airlines 7837, request pushback.
Vietnam Airlines 7837, push and start approved.
Pushback approved. Vietnam Airlines 7837.
Passenger's bus is coming. Passenger's boarding starting.
Vietnam Airlines 220, contact tower on 118.7.
Over to tower, Vietnam Airlines 220. Vietnam Airlines 7837, ready to taxi.
Vietnam Airlines 7837, taxi to runway 25 left via Yankee 1 Victor Sierra.
25 left via Yankee 1, Victor Sierra Vietnam Airlines 7837. Vietjet 3932, request pushback.
Vietjet 3932, push and start approved.
Pushback approved. Vietjet 3932. Vietjet 3932, ready to taxi.
Vietjet 3932, taxi to runway 25 right via Victor, Sierra 5, cross runway 25 left at your discretion.
25 right via Victor, Sierra 5, cross runway 25 left, our discretion via Jet 3932.
Bamboo 601, request start engine. Before start checklist, parking rack set, takeoff spin and thrust V1, 1.
Bamboo 601, engine start approved.
55, DR 159er, V2 161, flex time 67 degrees Celsius set, windows closed, speed console before start, checklist complete. Engine start through, Bamboo 601. Starting engine 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Bamboo Airways Flight 601, departing from Ho Chi Minh City and heading to Bangkok. My name is Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant today, and I'm thrilled to be here with my fantastic colleagues, Lars, Ingrid, and Morten. We're excited to have you with us. As we prepare for takeoff, please ensure your seatbelts are fastened. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. For those seated near the exits, we have emergency exits located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of an emergency landing on water, life vests are located onto your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten.
Via jet 3932, contact tower on 118.7.
Flight time today is approximately 1 hour and 8 minutes.
Over to tower,
If you
VHS
need any assistance
3932.
during the flight, please don't hesitate to ask. Now, I will inform the captain that the cabin
During
is ready
taxi,
for
takeoff,
departure.
and landing, you are requested to fasten your seatbelt, set seat back upright, secure tray table, footrest, and monitor.
Quý khách đặt hành lý trong ngăn đựng phía trên hoặc xếp gọn dưới ghế phía trước.
Carry-on luggage is requested to stow under the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers.
Không để hành lý trên lối đi, khu vực cửa thoát hiểm, dưới chân các vách ngăn và phía sau chân của quý khách.
The aisle, the exit rows, the area under fixed bulkhead, and behind your leg must be clear of any luggage.
Thai 557, pushback approved.
Và khi đèn hiệu cài dây an toàn được bật sang,
Pushback
dây an toàn được cài như
Thai
sau.
557.
Đầu khóa vào nhau. Nếu vai ghế có thêm một đầu dây móc, quý khách bắt chéo dây ngang người, cài đầu móc vào khóa, kéo một đầu dây để siết chặt và mở bằng cách nhấc hoặc bấm đầu khóa. Nếu quý khách đi cùng trẻ em hoặc cần dây an toàn nối dài, vui lòng liên hệ với tiếp viên hàng không để được trợ giúp. Quý khách vui lòng cài dây an toàn và để dây trong tầm nhìn để tiếp viên hàng không kiểm tra an toàn quan khách.
Distribution of infant seatbelt or extension belt will be provided by cabin crew. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened and visible to the cabin crew. Whenever seatbelt sign is on, please fasten your seatbelt
After
and
start
keep it
checklist
while you
and
are
size
seated.
of
Your
begin
safety belt
status
is
check
fastened
between
like
the
this.
7%
Insert the metal
information after
buckle into
start
the other
checklist
for
complete.
additional shoulder belt. Cross the belt in front of your body, then hook the metal
Bamboo
buckle into the lock.
601,
Tighten by
ready
pulling the
to
strap
taxi
and
to
unfasten
runway
by lifting the
25
buckle
left.
or pressing on the lock.
Trường hợp mất áp suất,
Clear
mặt
left
nạ
side,
dự thi sẽ
clear
lên
right
xuống
side,
phía
right
trên
check,
ghế
left
ngồi
side,
và
0,
trong
fly
phòng vệ
control
sinh.
check.
Quý khách kéo
Pull
mặt
up.
mặt nạ như có dự thi,
Pull down.
đeo mặt nạ lên mũi và
Keep
Bamboo
Cho chiếc quần
601,
Full right.
taxi to runway 25 left via Sierra Sierra 1.
And in the lavatory, pull the nearest mask
25 left via
Start the
Sierra
flow of oxygen.
Sierra 1,
Place it over
Bamboo
your nose and
601.
mouth. Wear the plastic band over your head, then tighten it.
Quý khách hãy đeo mặt nạ cho mình trước, rồi giúp trẻ em và các hành khách khác ngồi cùng cần giúp đỡ.
Please put on your own mask first, then help the children and anyone nearby who may need assistance.
Trong trường hợp thoát hiểm, hệ thống đèn chỉ lối thoát hiểm sẽ dẫn quý khách đến cửa thoát hiểm.
In case of evacuation, emergency light system will guide you to emergency exits.
Trong khoang khách có 8 cửa thoát hiểm, 2 cửa phía trước, 4 cửa ở giữa và 2 cửa phía sau. Quý khách lưu ý xác định cửa thoát hiểm gần nhất và các biển báo chỉ dẫn.
In the cabin, there are 8 exits, 2 at the front, 4 at the middle, and 2 at the rear. Please identify your nearest emergency exits with marked signs.
Taxi checklist, flight control check, flight setting configure, radar and validity windshield, on and auto, engine mode select normal, EK memo check out the blue taxi checklist complete.
Quý khách lưu ý không được làm phòng ảo khi ở trong khoang khách.
Life vests are located under your seat or below next to your seat. When instructed by cabin crews, remove it from its location and package. Put on the life vest and secure it carefully. Do not inflate the life vest in the cabin.
Ngay tại cửa, quý khách làm vòng áo bằng cách giật mạnh thẻ nhựa hoặc thổi vào ống màu đỏ.
At
Bamboo
exit, pull the
601,
tag
contact
firmly
tower
downwards.
on
Blow its
118.7.
mouthpiece to inflate it.
Trên áo phao có còi và đèn
Tower on
There are
118.7. Good day,
whistle and a
bye
light
bye.
on your
Bamboo
vest for
601.
attracting attention.
Quý khách lưu ý chỉ sử dụng áo phao trong trường hợp khẩn cấp hoặc khi tiếp viên hàng không yêu cầu. Áo phao trẻ em sẽ được cung cấp và hướng dẫn sử dụng bởi tiếp viên hàng không.
Life
Cabin
vest
crew,
are
please
used
take
in case
seat
of
for
emergency or when
departure.
instructed by cabin crew only. Infant life vest will be provided and instructed by cabin crews.
Okay, Captain, all doors in park. Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Viet Vong Vei and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in Bangkok.
Bamboo 601, ready for departure, runway 25 left.
We thank you for your attention and we hope you have a great time on board with Bamboo Airways.
Bamboo 601, hands on Nhat Tower, runway 25 left, wind 240 at Niner, cleared for takeoff.
Winds 240 at 9 clear for takeoff, runway 25 left, Bamboo 601.
Cabin is secure, ready for departure. Secure of the cabin lights will begin for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
Cabin crew, please take seat for departure. Lap checklist, takeoff, runway 25
Okay,
left,
Captain,
from
cabin crew,
Tigas,
place for
TAA
departure.
box 1 2 on, lap checklist complete.
Dear passengers, we are now preparing for departure to Bangkok. Please ensure your seat belts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position. Thank you for choosing Bamboo Airways, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Singapore 186, welcome
Stabilize.
to Nhat. Contact ground on
Check out.
121.6.
116, Singapore 186.
Vietnam Airlines
And
781,
flight
contact
67
departure.
set, ARS runway, auto slow.
Cathay 766, contact departure. Scooter 306, welcome to Canton Nhat. Contact ground on 121.9er. 121.9er, 306.
Transworld 178, contact departure.
Roger. Switching departure, Transworld 178 Heavy.
Vietnam Airlines 403, welcome to Tan Son Nhat. Contact ground on 121.6.
Rotate. Into check.
Ground 121.6, Vietnam Airlines 403.
Positive climb, gear up.
Bamboo 601, contact departure.
Contact departure on 126.35, Bamboo 601. Good day, bye bye. Good evening, departure, Bamboo 601 with you passing 2,000 feet, climbing to 4,000 feet.
Bamboo 601, Tan Son Nhat departure, radar contact. Climb via the SID to 14,000.
Climb via the SID to 14,000 feet, Bamboo 601.
Descent 2,500 onto establish. Clear ILS, runway 25 left. Cathay 767 heavy.
Cathay 767, contact Tan Son Nhat Tower on 118.7. Contact tower 118.7, Cathay 767 Heavy. Vietnam Airlines 220, contact VNTN Center on 124.1.
Over to VNTN Center on 124.1, Vietnam Airlines 220.
Scooter 306, contact hands from Nhat Tower on 118.7.
Tower 118.7, 306.
Hands on Nhat departure. Cathay Pacific 7032, ready to copy IFR.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Vietnam Airlines 978, descend altitude 7,000 feet.
7,000, Vietnam Airlines 978.
Kevin Grove Place for departure.
This is also a reminder.
Dear guests, we have just climbed above our
Thai Air
safe
Asia 658, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1.
devices is now allowed. Feel free to
Over to Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1, Thai Air Asia 658.
Attention and enjoy your flight with Bamboo Airways.
TFDI 1, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1.
Now that everything's around the cabin, no other
Vietjet 3932, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1.
Switching to Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1, Vietjet 3932.
Bamboo 601, climb flight level 310.
Climbing to flight level 310, Bamboo 601.
Vietnam Airlines 471, roger, climb and maintain 14,000 Ho Chi Minh QNH 1010.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, Vietnam Airlines 471.
Bamboo 601, contact Phnom Penh Center on 127.5.
127.5, Bamboo 601. Bamboo 601, passing flight level 170, climbing to flight level 360.
Bamboo 601, Phnom Penh Center identified. Good evening, Ho Chi Minh QNH 1008. Vietnam.
QNH 1008, Bamboo 601.
Approach 126.35, Vietnam Airlines 978.
Bamboo 601 negative. The correct QNH setting is QNH 1008. Please confirm.
QNH 1008, Bamboo 601.
Bamboo 601, climb flight level 360.
Climbing flight level 360, Bamboo 601.
Open Center, Scooter 161, request flight number 360.
Scooter 161, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight number 360, Scooter 161.
Scooter 161, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.9er. maintain flight level 180.
Down to flight level 180, Vietnam Airlines 606.
Vietnam Airlines 606, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1.
Over to Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1, Vietnam Airlines 606.
Phnom Penh Center, Thai 557, flight level 230. Thai 557, radar contact.
Unable to comply. Requesting flight level 120, cruise 007.
Cruise 007, descend flight level 120.
Nam 10 Center, camera 49 Bravo with information. Ready to copy IFR clearance.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude on Bamboo Airways Flight 601, heading from Ho Chi Minh City to Bangkok. We will start our snack and drink service shortly, and I must say, our delicious spring rolls and refreshing beverages are definitely worth trying. After the service, we will have items from the Bamboo Airways shop available for you to browse. Thank you for flying with us, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Proceed direct Boston. Descend altitude 4,000 until established cleared for the RNAV runway 5 approach.
Clear RNAV runway 5 approach, Red Cat 536. Contact tower 118.0, Red Cat 536.
our lovely flight crew starting our in-flight service.
16592, Phnom Penh Center, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Please note we only accept credit cards.
5902, climb and maintain flight level 320. Climb and maintain flight level 320.
Phnom Penh Center, good morning, to the 161, flight level 350.
161, Phnom Penh Center, roger. 601. Expect the East 1 Delta arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes.
Expect the East 1 Delta arrival, Bamboo 601.
Short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Delta. Suvarnabhumi Airport. Information Delta. 1330 Zulu. Wind 260 at 5. Visibility 6. Sky conditions. Viewed at 2,000 feet. Broken at 10,000 feet. Temperature 30. Dew point 22. QNH 1007. Density altitude 1900 feet. Arriving and departing runways 1, 2 left, 2 right. Transition level 120 advise on course heading, altitude, and flight following is requested. Read all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Delta. Suvarnabhumi Airport. Information Delta. 1330 Zulu. Wind 260 at 5. Visibility 6. Sky conditions. Viewed at 2,000 feet. Broken at 10,000 feet. Temperature 30. Dew point 22. QNH 1007. Density altitude 1900 feet. Arriving and departing runways 1, 2 left, 2 right. Transition level 120 advise on course heading, altitude, and the flight following is requested. Read all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Delta. Suvarnabhumi Airport. Information Delta. 1330 Zulu. Wind 260 at 5. Visibility 6. Sky conditions. Viewed at 2,000 feet. Broken at 10,000 feet. Temperature 30. Dew point 22. QNH 1007. Density altitude 1900 feet. Arriving and departing runways 1, 2 left, 2 right. Transition level 120 advise on course heading, altitude, and the flight following is requested. Read all runway and hold.
contact Bangkok Control on 120.5.
120.5, Bamboo 601. Bamboo 601 at flight level 360.
Bamboo 601, Bangkok Control identified. Sawasdee Crowd.
Ferry 3110, request to bench flight plan for cruise at flight level 370.
Thai Asia 3110, descend and maintain flight level 370.
Maintaining 370, Thai Asia 3110.
Thai Asia 3110, roger, maintain flight level 370.
Bangkok Center, AirAsia 2900, with you at 10,000. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3901, just flight level 150. Island runway 21 right via the SDHN3 Alpha arrival, Thai Asia 356. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 356 is leading flight level 360.
Thai Asia 356, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, Thai Asia 356.
Bangkok Control, Japan Air 727, passing flight level 155 or flight level 140.
Japan Air 727, Bangkok Control identified. Good evening.
11901, Japan Air 727.
3500 left, what was the heading again for Thai 657?
Thai 657, descend altitude 3500, turn left, heading 170, vectors for the ILS runway 1 approach, QNH 1013.
Bangkok Control, good evening, it's Thai 218 and we are descending to flight level 140.
Thai 218, Bangkok Control identified. Good evening.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 311, with you at altitude 8,000 on Sava 1 Bravo approach. Suvarnabhumi approach 121.7, Thai Asia 3211. Today. Center, Thai Asia 356, with you at flight level 360.
Thai Asia 356, Bangkok Center, roger.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 356, ready for descent.
Lufthansa 574, Bangkok Control identified. Sawasdee.
Thai Asia, Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 357, climate flight 340, flight level 350.
Thai Asia 357, Bangkok Center, roger.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 356, ready to descent. Thai Asia,
Thai Asia 3440, Bangkok Center. Descend and maintain flight level 100. Thai Asia 3440, descend and maintain flight level 100. Thai Asia 3440, descend and maintain flight level 080.
Thai Asia 312, this is flight level 170, request flight land altitude.
Thai Asia 3212, Bangkok Center climb and maintain flight level 380, your filed cruise flight level.
Climb and maintain 380, Thai Asia 3212. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3211, flight level 370.
Bangkok Air 223, Bangkok control identified.
Once again, negative. We'd like to stick with flight level 360 for our cruise, Thai 602.
Thai 602, climb flight level 360.
What are delivery? Side Urban 794 because I have found to white eye.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Clear to Vietnam after departure fly Honda vectors, bone food and as filed, departure Henry 3, initial climb 4000, departure on 120.5, squawk 5372 for the Side Urban 794.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3211, request descent on the Starbuck 1 Bravo arrival.
Thai Asia 3211, descend via the Saba 1B, arrival Bangkok, altimeter 2974.
Stand by the Starbuck 1 Bravo arrival, altimeter 2974, Thai Asia 3211.
Bangkok Control, good evening. Mission 2183, flight level 360.
Vision 2183, Bangkok control identified. Good evening.
Thai Asia 3024, Bangkok Center, descend and maintain flight level 310.
Sending flight level 310, Thai Asia 3024.
Thai Asia 3024, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Descending to flight level 290, Thai Asia 3024.
Thai Asia 3212, Bangkok Center, roger. Thai Asia 3212, Bangkok Center climb and maintain flight level 230.
Bangkok Center on 132.1, Thai Asia 3236.
Thai Asia 3440, descend and maintain flight level 050.
Flight level 050, Thai Asia 3440.
Thai Asia 3440, descend and maintain flight level 030. Bamboo 601, Bangkok control, descend via East 1 Delta into Suvarnabhumi.
Descend via the East 1 Delta into Suvarnabhumi, Bamboo 601.
119.1, Thai Asia 3312.
Thai Air Asia 3312, Bangkok control, contact Bangkok approach on 119.1.
Bangkok Control, Philippine 736, request start of descent. Request start of descent, Philippine 736.
Philippine 736, descend via Tummy 1 Charlie into Suvarnabhumi.
flight level 360, Thai Asia 3901. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3901. Passing 26,000 for flight level 360.
Thai Asia 3901, Bangkok Center, roger.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3024, request flight level 300.
Thai Asia 3024, descend and maintain flight level 200. Bamboo 601, descend flight level 180.
Descending to flight level 180, Bamboo 601.
The flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please remember to fasten your seatbelt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Bangkok. Please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened. I must also inform you that the use of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 563, requesting a Roka approach to runway 21 right, Dongwei. Cruise direct DG111, 2,600 until established, Thai Asia 563. Ankara approach 11927, Thai Asia 3211. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3521 is with you, passing 9,000 to 5,000, Thai Asia 3521.
Thai Asia 3521, Bangkok Center, descend and maintain 5,000.
Center maintain 5,000, Thai Asia 3521.
Thai Asia 3521, contact John Wang, approach on 125.5.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 357, with you, coming through flight level 290, flight level 350. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 357, would like to amend our cruise level, flight level 330.
Thai Asia 357, climb and maintain flight level 330. Thai Asia 3439er, Bangkok Center, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Flight level 270, Thai Asia 3439.
Thai Asia 3439er, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climbing to flight level 320, Thai Asia 3439.
Twin Star 759, Bangkok Control, identify Swastika. Twin Star 759, Bangkok Control, climb flight level 360.
Climbing flight level 360, Twin Star 759. 12565, Thai Asia 3636, bye-bye. Maintain flight level 100, Thai Asia 357. Maintain flight level 070, Thai Asia 357. Center, Thai Asia 562, passing flight level 200 for flight level 390.
Thai Asia 562, Bangkok Center, roger.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 562, I'd like to amend my planned flight level to flight level 370.
Thai Asia 562, understood, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Thai Asia 3437 Bangkok Center, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climbing to flight level 270, Thai Asia 3437.
Thai Asia 3437, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climbing to flight level 340, Thai Asia 3437.
VFL 61 Bangkok Control, contact Phnom Penh Center on 127.5.
Phnom Penh Center on 127.5, 36 log. Bye-bye.
Maintain 250, What Thai Asia 250.
Thai Asia 357, descend and maintain flight level 250. Thai Asia 357, descend and maintain flight level 170. Thai Asia 356, descend and maintain flight level 180.
Thai Asia 562, roger, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370, Thai Asia 562. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 563 is with you, descending to flight level 280 or flight level 240.
Thai Asia 563, Bangkok Center, roger.
Bangkok Control, Cebu 863, flight level 390. Cebu 863, radar contact. Cruise 007, climb flight level 350.
Negative, can't comply. Requesting flight level 120, cruise 007.
Bangkok Control, Floating Club. Qatari 3110 is with you. Flight level 200, descending via the NACO 3 Alpha into Don Juan.
Qatari 3110, Bangkok Control. Identified. Good evening.
Cross Dog VA at altitude 9000. Mentari 3110.
1775 here, 195.
Contact Bangkok Center on 132.1.
132.1, Air Asia 390. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3569 for runway 21 right, descending through 9000.
Thai Asia 3569er, Bangkok Center, roger. Thai Asia 3569er, Bangkok Center, contact Don Mueang, approach on 125.5.
Don Mueang, approach on 125.5, Thai Asia 3569.
Thai Asia 563, contact Don Mueang, approach on 119er decimal tree.
Over to 119.3, Thai Asia 563. Thai 563, request further descent.
Thai Asia 563, descend and maintain 15,300. QNH 1010.
Descend and maintain 15,300, Thai Asia 563.
Thai Asia 563, roger, descend and maintain 15,300, QNH 1010.
Bangkok Center Thai 563, request continued descent.
Thai Asia 563, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Thai Asia 563, 240.
Thai Asia 356, cleared direct Lurpo. Cross Lurpo at or above flight level 190. Cleared for the ILS approach into Don Mueang.
Cleared direct Lurpo, cross Lurpo at above 190. Cleared for the ILS approach into Don Mueang. Thai Asia 356.
Contact Bangkok approach on 119.1.
Contact Bangkok approach on 119.1 Thai and 11.
Thai Asia 562, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Passing through 5,000 on the Bravo 1 Bravo approach. Running approach 121.7 3211.
Lufthansa 772 Bangkok Control, contact Bangkok approach on 119.1.
Contact Bangkok approach on 119.1, Lufthansa 772, bye-bye.
Thai Asia 3437 Bangkok Center, roger. Thai Asia 3437 Bangkok Center, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Flight level 260, Thai Asia 3437.
Thai Asia 3437, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climbing to flight level 360, Thai Asia 3023.
Thai Asia 3023, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia, that's flight level 290, request further descent.
Thai Asia 3024, descend and maintain flight level 290, report reaching. Thai Asia 3440, contact Takli approach on 134.1.
Approach on 134.1, Thai Asia 3440, good day. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3437, climbing through flight level 200 to flight level 230.
Thai Asia 3437, Bangkok Center, roger. Thai 201, Bangkok Control, climb flight level 360.
Airplane flight level 360, Thai 201.
Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3439er, climbing to flight level 240 for flight level 320.
Thai Asia 3439er, Bangkok Center, roger.
Heading to 5000, Thai Asia 3024.
Thai Asia 3189, expect further descent. Back approach on 119.1 Thai Asia 3189.
Thai Asia 3375, Bangkok Center, descend and maintain 5,000.
We are already cleared to 2,600 by Asia 3375. 119.3, Thai Asia 3024, good day. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3437 is with you on to flight level 190. Approach on 119.7, Thai Asia 35, good day. Bangkok Center, Thai Asia 3439 is with you, passing through flight level 140. Maintain flight level 110, Thai Asia 3438.
Thai Asia 3438, contact tackling approach on 134.1.
Approach on 134.1, good day.
Bamboo 601, contact Bangkok approach on 119.1.
119.1, Bamboo 601.
Tower on 11.
Good evening, approach Bamboo 601, information Delta at flight level 180.
Bamboo 601, Bangkok approach identified. Sawasi Tan Chao. Expect the ILS Zulu runway 1 approach into Suvarnabhumi.
Expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 01 into Suvarnabhumi, Bamboo 601.
Thai 585, descend altitude 3,000.
Descending to 3,000 feet, Thai 585.
Thai Air 907, Bangkok approach, roger. QNH 1006.
Lufthansa 773, climb flight level 280. Lufthansa 773, contact Kampeng Sian approach on 134.1.
Expect the ILS to approach runway 19 into Suvarnabhumi, Thai 620.
Thai 260, contact Suvarnabhumi approach on 119.25.
Contact Suvarnabhumi approach on 119.25, Thai 260.
Bamboo 601, descend altitude 3500, turn left, heading 155 vectors for the ILS runway 1 approach.
Descend to 3500, heading 155, Bamboo 601.
Thai Asia 3235, contact Campaign Span approach on 134.1. Have a good evening.
Campaign Span approach 127. Sorry, 134.1. Bye-bye. Hi, Gong 1 departure. Flight Asia 3212, climbing through 2,600 on 03A departure.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Thai Asia
Ladies and
3212,
gentlemen,
Don
we
Wang
are now on
departure
our
radar
final approach
contact,
into
climb via the
Bangkok.
city.
Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in the full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. Our Bamboo Airways staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights once we are on the ground. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thai Asia 3235, Don Muang departure radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 6000. Report passing flight level.
On our final descent into Bangkok. Flight attendants will be passing have report any crash or final time. Please ensure that your table is stowed in full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items.
Thai Asia 3235, radar contact 6 southwest of Don Muang International Aerodrome at flight level 5,000 feet. Climb via the SID, stay at 220 knots until reaching 1,000.
Lufthansa 772, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower on 118.2.
Take Suvarnabhumi Tower on 118.2, Lufthansa 772.
Departure Thai 303, passing 2,000 feet for 5,000 feet.
Bamboo 601, turn right, heading 230.
Heading 230, Bamboo 601.
Flight level 380, Emirates 375.
Emirates 375, contact Bangkok Control on 120.5.
Over the tower on 118.1, Thai Asia 3111.
Bangkok approach for Thai Asia 84 Victor with you, passing flight level 130.
Sort of departure, good day, Thai 303, passing 2,500, climbing to 6,000. Climb via the SID flight level 180, Thai 303.
2, climb flight level 280.
Climbing to flight level 320, Thai 222.
Thai 222, contact Bangkok control on 120.5.
Climb using feed, Thai Asia 6235.
Bamboo 601, turn right, heading 300.
Right turn heading 300, Bamboo 601.
Bamboo 601, heading 300, confirmed.
Heading 300, Bamboo 601.
Bamboo 601, proceed direct RUPUX. Descend altitude 2500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 1 approach. Speed at 180 knots until established.
Proceed direct robust descend to 2,500 feet until established on the localizer. Clear for the ILS approach runway 10, speed to 180 knots, Bamboo 601.
Cathay 701, say again your request.
Bamboo 601, correct readback. Maintain 180 knots until established on the localizer for ILS approach runway 1.
Maintain 180 knots until established on the localizer ILS runway 01, Bamboo 601.
Access departure to I-9016, passing 1,600, climbing 5,000. Clear Dutch VS 129, climb flight level 190 to I-9016. 1.1 Thai 916.
Thai 916, contact Suvarnabhumi approach on 121.1.
Anchor approach, this is Cisco, this is we already airborne, request IFR pickup about 30 miles north of Southeast.
Approach list Barrow Red 1007, set seatbelts on minimum 260, set all rack off and
I'm working on that clearance, stand by.
Decision for direct summer, flight squawking 4247, between Osiris and Mobile.
KLM 665, contact Bangkok control on 135.5.
Climbing fire assist to flight level 140, KLM 844 heavy.
Bamboo 601, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower on 118.2.
118.2, Bamboo 601.
Lufthansa 574, contact departure on 119.1.
Cathay Tower, Stingray, November to the Atlanta office, X-ray, holding runway 02, right? Requesting IFR to CYMD.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Suvarnabhumi Tower, Austin to 6, holding short 100, 2 right, clear, ready for departure. Wonderful. Holding short 100, 2 right. Austin to 6, ready for departure.
Lufthansa 773, contact departure. Emirates 375, contact departure on 119.1.
Contact departure on 119.1, Emirates 375. Contact departure on 119.1, Emirates 375. Contact departure on 119.1, Emirates 375.
Thai 222 contact ground on 121.905.
Switching to ground, Thai 222. All aircraft be advised, information Romeo is now current. QNH 1008.
Bamboo 601 on final runway 01.
The ground on 121.905, Thai 212.
Bamboo 601, Suvarnabhumi Tower, winds 250 at 6. Runway 1, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 01, Bamboo 601.
Philippines 732 contact ground on 121.905. Switching to ground, Philippines 732.
Cabin crew, please take seat for landing.
Austrian 456 with information Victor, request IFR clearance to Phnom Penh.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Twin Star 59, contact departure.
Contacting departure, Twin Star 759, bye-bye.
Khmer 49 Bravo, contact departure.
Suvarnabhumi Tower, camera air 49 Bravo, climbing to 5,000 feet.
Thai 600, contact departure on 119.1.
Thai 600.
6516, contact departure.
Contact departure, log 6516. Thank you, bye-bye.
Thai 303, contact departure.
Contacting departure, Thai 303.
Ground on 121.905, happy here for me, thank you, bye.
Thai 602, contact departure.
Contact departure, Thai 602.
500, contact departure.
Over to departure, have a great day, Thai 110 heavy.
Red Cap 7, Papa Foxtrot, contact departure.
Red Cap 7, Papa Foxtrot, contact departure, thank you. 100 above.
Twin Otter Delta Lima Romeo, contact departure.
Taking departure, minimum.
Continue.
Departure on 119.25, 300 Romeo.
100.
Check.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, drive.
Spoiler reverse ready cell.
Contact departure.
Contact departure, Thai 211.
Out. Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bangkok.
Bamboo 601, welcome to Suvarnabhumi. Contact ground on 121.905.
30 degrees.
121.905, Bamboo 601.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bangkok. We have just landed at Suvarnabhumi Airport.
Good evening, route Bamboo 601. We are is clear of taxi runway 01. Request taxi to the gate.
Here is 9:55 p.m. Did you know that Bangkok is known as the City of Angels? It's also famous for its vibrant street life and cultural landmarks.
Bamboo 601, taxi to 28 via Bravo 5, Bravo, Charlie 6, Golf Delta 7, Delta Tango 15, Tango 17. Have a good day.
I hope you enjoyed your flight with us.
Taxi 228 via Bravo 1, Bravo 5, Bravo, Charlie 6, Golf Delta 7, Delta Tango 15, Tango 17. Good day, Bamboo 601.
Suvarnabhumi ground, Hotel Sierra Alpha Tango 1, ready to take off, now hold short runway 19er, Hotel Sierra Alpha Tango 1.
Diamond Hotel Sierra Alpha Tango, Suvarnabhumi ground. You are on ground frequency. Contact tower on 118.2 for takeoff clearance.
Contact tower on 118.2, Hotel Sierra Alpha Tango 1. Good day.
Red Cap 7 Papa Foxtrot, we are on the gate, engine shut down, and you can close the flight plan.
Red Cap 7 Papa Foxtrot, flight plan closed. Have a great day.
Ground, you can also disconnect the progressive taxi pass. Suvarnabhumi ground, Red Cap 7 Papa Foxtrot, please disconnect the taxi arrows.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Alpha Bravo 1 Charlie, RPG 772.
Suvarnabhumi ground, Twin Star 759 at gate Echo 5, request push and start.
Twin Star 59, push and start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, and I will face south, Twin Star 759, thank you.
ground, Philippine 733, request taxi to runway.
Philippine 733, push and start approved. Face west.
Request taxi to runway.
Bangkok ground, Emirates 375. Request push and start. Push and start approved. Face west, Emirates 375.
All aircraft be advised, information mic is now current. QNH 1007. Tower on 118.65, 106. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now parked at Suvarnabhumi Airport. On behalf of Captain Viet Vong Vei, First Officer Khan Tran and the entire crew, I would like to thank you for flying with Bamboo Airways today. We hope you have a wonderful stay here in Bangkok, or a safe journey to your next destination. It's been a pleasure having you on board, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. try and take